So as a follow-up to yesterday's video, um, here's a kind of initial or kind of end goal plan for this vast amount of area here. And then this area here is where we'd like the food forest. This is like 1.4 hectares of land going all the way up there. I've got another plan for that one. That's where the education centre, etc., might be. And for now, so this would be like within the next 5 years, we'd like to have orchard here. This is kind of a kitchen garden as well as the kind of nursery, greenhouse, chickens, so we can chicken tractor these areas here. These field 1, field 2, field 3. So these would be 2 fields working at once, and then 1 field fallow, cover crops in. These little trees are leguminous. Intention is that they're leguminous nitrogen fixers. Here we've got some wind protection, larger kind of trees here. This is all hedging, so we've got a lot of hedging to do all the way around the perimeter. So we have a lot of deer and rabbits, and it'd be good to reduce their ability to incur and eat everything. We've got a pond here for aquaculture. Then we've got compost toilet, lots of water catchment, so water catchment here, off the top of these roofs, on there, on down here as well. Here we're thinking maybe is an initial place where we'd put the goats to graze, and they would also deal with any weeds and stuff we have in different places. This here is where we'd have kind of recreational kind of area, so we've got almost like a berm here, but it's to grow on, and then this drops away. So if I look at, here's the topography, this drops away here, so we'd lift this up along the line, and then this would be, so the sun comes from this way in the morning, so all morning this area would be very, very warm. So we'd end up putting some nice, maybe a rockery or some kind of form of growing area there, plants, etc. Again here we're thinking, because this is erosion based planting that needs to happen, we'd have terraced places here, and then these are kind of swaled trees here, and then here we're thinking about grapes potentially for wine. This is like a rec area where you've got a fire, hammock, trees, toilet again, somewhere to eat, a tap from the house. And then here we've got a wildflower and medicinal herb garden surrounding the kitchen garden here. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. We've got a couple of gates we need to put in, but the only thing that actually exists is the road and the electricity at the moment. So today, this year's plans I've got laid out a little bit here, so we can do these in autumn, so get this prepared and planted in autumn, get this prepared and planted it, this wind break prepared and planted in autumn. So obviously we're planting trees. We can plant this wildflower area now, we can dig this pond now, and we can dig this raised bed here, so I've got somewhere to put some of the soil from the pond, as well as a load of the cuttings we got from the trees and the stuff you saw in the video yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at the moment. And this area is obviously where we're going to have lots of other stuff. I'm initially starting to think maybe having the archery course here to start with. It's just there's a lot of space here to do that, and it's quite safe because this is all woodland, so shooting into there with some netting behind it might be really quite useful, at least for initial range, and then we can start building up a field archery area over here. So yeah, so at the moment, as you can see, espalier fruits. Cool. Ciao for now.